Hello, welcome to Every Canadian Matters. This is the second edition. I'm Greg Susie, and I call this one the drug scourge. I do apologize for the tardiness of this second video. I was waiting for something to happen and it didn't, so here I am. I live in Deseraunte, Ontario. Deseraunte has been on a downward slope for the last 60 years. No growth or development. It's a poor town with nearly half its population on some sort of assistance. I live beside a suspected meth house. For the last 2 years, I've called the police maybe 100 times. I passed on video and pictures of people coming and going at all hours. Names and license numbers as well. Nothing has been done to shut the meth house down, and it still operates openly. With no fear of arrest. Do you want to know why it's going on in your neighborhood and the cops can do nothing? Here's why. There are two factors why this happens here. The first being we have taken away the much needed powers of arrest for police. Police need powers of search and seizure. If drugs are suspected, no warrant is necessary. If you are pulled over in a car and the drugs are suspected, then the police can search each individual and the car without a warrant. Same with a suspected dwelling with drugs inside. No warrant, kick in the door, just like the old days. These dealers that know that if the police do not have sufficient probable cause, they won't get a warrant. Even if they are being observed, these guys operate. And they know they have the police attention, they don't care, because they don't have no fear. They do their business openly. Society has decided drug dealers' rights supersede the general public's. The second factor that allows drug houses to operate here in Deseraunte is the town has no bylaw that enforced abandoned homes, buildings to be repaired or tore down within 12 months. Slum landlords' property taxes stay low, and so property values stay low, and so do the taxes. Deseraunte does not know who owns these places other than they have names. They do not know if the owners are alive. All the town cares is that someone is paying taxes on these dilapidated buildings. If the police raid these drug houses, nobody really owns the house, and then the house cannot be confiscated for being involved in criminal activities. Deseraunte draws transits and those released from jail and prison because there are places they can shelter for free here. Rent is cheaper here as most rental spaces are run down and not up to code. People are making money paying taxes on these derelict homes that they can't rent by making and distributing drugs. If we are to end or curb this drug scourge, we need to go old school and enforce tough law. Less jails, more asylums. Closing all Ontario mental hospitals was a very big mistake. Look in any city or town, and the homeless with mental health problems or addiction problems are filling our streets. There is a housing shortage, and what is available is too expensive, or due to bad credit or personal problems, rental is denied. We don't like it when tent cities pop up. Well, if we had asylums for those with mental illnesses, including drug and alcohol addictions, where they can stay till they get better, or if they cannot function within society, they are taken care of. The police would not be so overburdened. Public hospitals wouldn't be bursting at the seams. If you think this is inhumane, allowing people to never get off the never-ending cycle we have created for them, think again. We arrest them for drugs. We send them to jail. We give them drugs to get through the jail. When they get out, we give them drugs to help them get over it. How can they quit when we give them the high they crave? They don't get over it. Napanee Crown Attorney Christy Watson has informed the Napanee Detachment OPP officers not to make arrests for meth possession. Most likely in your town as well. No longer should we give drugs to prisoners who are serving time or upon their release. No drugs for those trying to quit unless they are under hospital care for addiction. All people on parole need to be drug and alcohol tested. All those on assistance need to be drug or alcohol tested. Collecting ODSP for anxiety while being a drug addict or dealer should not be a career choice. Drugs are bringing down our society, and those afflicted are not getting help. Mandatory rehab must be enacted into law. If you think these drastic measures are inhumane and harsh, go for a walk or a drive around your downtown and take a good look.